up, you guys? We live with Sport Podcast by Dream Fashion Line. It's your boy AG Muscle, and we are here with
Shea.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing good. Thanks for having me on.
Fantastic. So we want to know some of the stuff you got. Know a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
Right on. Well, I am from Houston, Texas, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to be having my pro debut May 17th in Tijuana, Mexico at the Grand Hotel.
How can they tune into this or find it? Like, is it
I think it's going to be streaming. I don't have the details on that, though.
No details. Okay. Yeah. So what are some of the things that you do as far as on your social media? I know you got this fight coming up, but sure. As far as social media, what do you got going on?
So I have a book series called Total Life Champion. It's basically like a self-empowerment book. It covers so many different aspects of life. And the great thing about it is this next book that's coming out called A Champion Mindset has a lot of boxing. Probably a half of the book is about boxing. I have other quotes and stuff from other
forms. Book is about boxing. Like, what exactly is it about boxing?
Well, it's about the whole mindset. It's the mindset of boxing for athletes. Since I'm a boxer, it focuses on that, and I have a lot of quotes from other former heavyweight and other champions in there too. So, they have their own words in the book too. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to do that because people are inspired about doing different things, and I just wanted to be. On top of this and wanted people to see that you can achieve your dreams and goals if you put your mind to it.
So, with becoming a boxer, what are some of the challenges that you incur by taking this head on? What are some of the things you incur? What's the pros and the cons within it?
Well, there's it's definitely an interesting journey. I started out in my late 20s, and I've been boxing nearly my whole life, but I really started as in the amateurs in my late 20s. Got hurt, didn't follow through, and it's been a burden on my heart.
What happened?
Yeah, I hurt my shoulder. Yeah, I hurt my shoulder.
Messed up, man?
Yeah, I was training at Roy Jones Jr. Gym, and I was in a sparring match. I got real pissed off, and I started going after this guy, and I ended up hurting my shoulder really bad. And that was another thing I didn't. The anger and the aggressiveness. It's the boxing is a thinking man's game. It's not a tough man's game. That's also a quote from Mike Tyson, by the way. So, yeah.
Oh, so I thought you were still going.
Oh, right.
But okay, so when the pros and the cons. So the pros and the cons out of this was, just the mental for you.
Yeah, the mental. You really need all three. You need the spiritual, mental, and physical conditioning for this. This is a lot of mental. It's a lot of mindset, and pushing through. Really the cons. Maybe a little bit of the business part could be a little bit of the con, I guess, because there's always the uncertainty. You're prepared, but something else in the background's not prepared. Those are some of the cons, but that's out of our control.
What about the health aspect of that? How do you maintain your health with trying to prepare?
100% dedicated. That's one thing people don't misunderstand. Some of us are just genetically, not me. Some of us are genetically, just naturally athletes. I'm a pretty decent athlete, but I have to really work extra to succeed. So, health-wise, you're at an all-time high. At least before you get in the ring.
Right. So, what is something that you can tell your younger self? If you can go back and tell your younger self, so you can be even more successful. What is something that you would tell your younger self?
Absolutely, yeah. I would definitely channel the aggressive anger. The anger does nothing but slow you down and get you hurt. If you do it with strength, power, good energy, and a straight mind and focus, versus getting out there trying to be angry. And I know we all go through a lot of hard times. We have some of our family background could be hard. There's a lot of hard times that we go through, right? But we have to do it with the right mindset, because you get out there angry and aggressive, you're gonna get hurt.
That is absolutely correct. So you got to make sure you pay attention to exactly what you're doing when you go into the sport. And like you said, it's pretty much 99% mental. So when you're going into that, you always got to have your mind right, have your eating regimens right. So make sure you this overall, just make sure you keep your great health.
You got to eat, breathe, and sleep it too. You got to make sure that your diet's got to be spot on, your training's got to be spot on, your mind's got to be spot on. Everything about it has to be spot on in order to perform well in that ring.
So, do anybody else have anything to look forward to within your career with trying to do boxing and promoting your other hobbies on your social media? Is there anything that people got to look forward to?
Well, I'm really looking forward to to doing some of these keynotes as well with the Total Life Champion. It's going to have a lot of boxing aspects in it. I'm really looking forward to being able to also tell my story, to the rest of the world. Maybe it will inspire hundreds of thousands or millions of people out there to, whether it be boxing or ballet, whatever. If somebody's out there to be inspired by something, maybe it's golf, whatever the case may be. I'm hoping that my story motivates people to say, hey, it's not too late. You're not too old. You can accomplish your goals. Keep your mind right. Keep your heart right. Do the right thing. Yeah.
So go ahead and let them know, because we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead and let them know your social media where they can follow you at and support you.
Yes, absolutely. So you can follow my my book page, which is at Total Life Champion. That's on Instagram. It's totallifechampion.com. Or you can follow me, Shea Arender, at that's Shea Arender at Shea.Arender on Instagram. And yeah, I'd love to have you guys on there. I really appreciate the support.
And you know where we at Real Boxing. It's your boy AG Muscle. This is Sport Podcast by Dream Fashion Line. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all the updates. We will be interviewing again right after his fight. So make sure you guys stay tuned and follow his social medias. Stay tuned.
Right on, man. Right on.